What is going on, guys? Today we are taking a look at another brand of AirPod clones. This time, however, I finally found one that has a lifetime warranty. We're talking about the AirPods. But before we jump into the details on these guys, I just want to say that if this is your first time to the channel, welcome to Plug and Play. My name is J-Dub, and the goal of this channel and of this video are to help you guys make a better tech buying decision. Now, if that sounds like something you're interested in, please consider subscribing to the channel, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any other videos. Now, with all that out of the way, let's unbox these guys and see what we get. Now, the ear dots come in white, they come in jet black, and they come in a black matte finish. All of them are available on the website, and I will, as usual, I'll put links down in the description below for all of those products, and I'll label them properly so you can find exactly what you're looking for. But today we're going to be unboxing the white version here, so it's really standard. It should be exactly what you would expect from an AirPod clone. Now, we've got the white here. Packaging all looks pretty similar to what we've seen in some of the other brands and things like that, so that's great. Let's pop this guy open here, and we will see what we get in the packaging if it's any different. We got your books and manuals, how to pair them with Android and iOS. Now, these are compatible with Android and iOS. The pairing is a little bit different, but the nice thing is that these do have the actual AirPod flow on iOS devices. So when you pop these open, they'll pop up on there, and you'll be able to basically pair them with the Apple's standard AirPod flow, which is great. So these are really a nice copy. You get the earbuds themselves, and then down on the bottom, you get your lightning cable. So very straightforward, so nothing special beyond what you would normally expect to get, but the AirPods themselves look identical to the real thing. These are a 1-to-1 copy, which is great. Makes it very convenient when you're looking to try and the main goal of these is to not pay the full price for AirPods, so you get all of the features that you would come to expect. And I'm going to list off the features here real quick. You get the quick pair, just like I said. It's enabled. It's iPhone, Android, you can MacBook, PC compatible, anything that does Bluetooth, you're good to go. You've got the touch controls, which is awesome. You can even edit the touch controls on iOS to change what they do, which is great. The ability to change the name of these, so the name changing is built into the ear dots here. You got GPS location tracking with the Find My AirPod, the app and all that stuff, which is awesome on iOS. Enhanced sound, you get wireless charging on the case here, which is great. Obviously, the 1-to-1 design, these are an identical copy of the real thing. Roughly 4 to 5 hours of playback time, which is standard with a lot of the AirPod clones right now. Hey Siri functionality, and then you get 400 plus hours of standby time. So overall, it's, really everything that you need and everything that you would expect to get, you get here. And you also, which we'll see here in just a minute, you get the in-ear sensors, which play and pause when you take them in and out of your ears, which is great. So case-wise, very straightforward. You get your LED indicator on the front. You got your lightning cable here on the back. Standard hinge. You got your pairing button right here on the back. If you can see this here, there's your pairing button right there on the back. These don't seem to have the anti-gravity flip. They are magnetically closed, but they aren't magnetically assisted. Well, actually, they do want to pop themselves open. So they're a good hybrid. They're pretty close to the anti-gravity lid, but they're not quite there. No branding on the inside here, which is nice. Pulling these guys out, let's take a look at these up close just so you guys can see. You do have the in-ear optical sensors, which do play and pause, and otherwise they just look really good. You got your right and left branding on the inside here, so that's kind of what you would expect. And sorry for my hands being so beat up. You'll see all the scratches. I just got a new kitten. So that's that there. But these guys are pretty slick. They are definitely 1-to-1. So that's everything that you get in the packaging and what you should expect from eardots. Now let's talk about one of the main reasons why I wanted to show you this brand in particular, the lifetime warranty. So as you guys just saw, again, these are 1-to-1 AirPod clones. These are some of the best as far as full functionality that I've seen. They're not lacking anything. Before you guys ask in the comments if you actually watched the video, please, I hope you actually watch the video before you comment, because I answer a lot of the questions that I get in my comments. And one of them, the big one is are there any LEDs on the earbuds themselves, right? Which would give them quickly away as a fake. And no, there are no LEDs on the earbuds themselves. So when you put them in your ear, when you're out there walking around doing your thing, these look identical. These look real. So just throwing that out there. There are no LED indicators on here. Real quickly, I just want to cover, battery life. We talked about that. When I tested it, I was easily getting 4.5 hours, no problem at all. Microphone quality, I get this question a lot when it comes to AirPod 2 clones, and microphone quality is okay. It's not great. You're going to hear people just fine. Your phone calls are going to be great, but people on the other end of the line, it's not going to be the best. I've heard some people, say that I sound far away, things like that. So I wouldn't give them the highest rating on the microphone, but so far that's been across the board with all AirPod clones. The microphones they're on there because they're supposed to be, and they work okay. So to quickly touch on audio quality, when it comes to AirPods, right, you have an expectation, and I would say it hits that pretty darn well. These are definitely a little on the bass heavy. Most AirPod 2 clones are on the bass heavy side of the sound signature, with mids and highs. The one thing I will say, they do a pretty good job about not muddying up the sound with the bass. It is bassy, right? Okay, so if you're a bass head, or if these are, if you like the bass on AirPod 2s, these are gonna do. These are what you want. They lean towards the bass, but the mids and highs are also well represented. So overall, I would just say that they're comparable with the actual AirPod 2s. So if that's what you like, if that's the sound signature you're going for, then you're going to be happy with these. If you're looking for, high quality, specialized sounds and things like that, there's other earbuds out there. But if you're looking at these definitely hit the mark for AirPod 2 clones. But now I want to talk about the real kind of the meat of the reason why I even, wanted to review these. And mostly, it's not about them, the products themselves. It's about the fact that these come with a lifetime warranty, which so far across the board, I haven't seen any other companies do. So when you say lifetime warranty, right, you're thinking, well, if they break at any time, or if they get defective at any time and period, I can return them. This is more of like an insurance plan, in the fact that whether they get lost, stolen, broken, they stop working, one of them dies, whatever it is, it doesn't matter what happens. If they disappear, right, you get them replaced. And that's the cool thing, is so it's not necessarily just a warranty, it's almost kind of halfway like an insurance plan in that sense, because warranties never cover loss and theft, right? Warranties across the board, that's not what they're for. Insurance plans include loss, theft, that kind of stuff. So this covers it all. So it's kind of like a warranty insurance plan combination thing here is what we're dealing with. And so why is that important? Well, it's important because this little case right here, people lose this all the time. These little earbuds here fall out and go down drains and fall between cracks and disappear off the face of the earth. Cats eat them, who knows what, right? So the fact that you have that warranty sitting there protecting you for the lifetime of the website, I'm assuming, as long as this company's in business, these guys are covered from loss, theft, stolen, all that good stuff. And so for me, there's an added value there, right? There's a level of assurity. There's a level of comfort in the fact that, yes, if I lose these, I'm not completely dead in the water and having to buy a whole new pair. But I do want to explain, before I just let it go there, I want to explain how the fees work, right? Because there are fees when it comes to replacing them, even if they're lost, stolen, or broken. So now I'm going to read this right from the website, and I'm also going to put this up on the screen while I'm reading it. But I'm down in the big section here. It says, it's simple. If your ear dots ever get lost, damaged, or stolen, simply contact us and provide the order confirmation number from the original purchase along with some other key details, and we will send you a brand new pair of ear dots. Then it goes on to say, all you have to do is pay a small fee for the shipping, processing, and handling. Our claim processing fee is typically between 25% to 50% of the purchase price of the product. Discounts and promotions not included. Please keep that in mind, that is calculated on a case-by-case basis and can be lower or higher depending on the situation. The fee price includes the shipping cost, insurance, stocking cost, payment processing, and taxes. All our eardots warranty activates 60 days after the original purchase date. Replacement pods are capped at 2 replacements per year for 2 years, blah, 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 blah. So why I wanted to read that is because the fees that go along with this, it's not free. You're not going to get them for free. There is a fee that goes along with that, and that's to ship them out and to process it and all that kind of stuff. So what does that mean? It's not a free replacement, but it is a well discounted replacement. So let's break this down. Instead of buying the actual AirPod 2s, you're looking at buying some clones. You're already going to pay a significantly reduced price, okay, right off the bat. Now, normally, if you weren't buying ear dots, you'd be looking at, that's it. If they're defective, you get them replaced, but, for the first year. But if they're not, if you lose them, break them, steal them, you have to buy them completely again. basically what they've done here is if any of that happens, you get another even more significantly reduced price on a new pair. So keep that in mind. It doesn't work like a standard insurance, actually kind of does work like a standard insurance policy, because the insurance, they always get you for that deductible, right? So it's kind of the same way here. There's a deductible that goes along with that. But peace of mind is that if you lose them or need to replace them, you get them at an even lower, significantly lower price than you did when you originally purchased them, which were already cheaper than the real thing. So pretty sweet in my opinion. So at the end of the day, do I think this is overall a good deal, right? Because at the time of making this video, the AirDots are coming in at $89.99. Now, I know that sounds like an expensive price point when you're looking at it from, from a perspective of a lot of other clones out there. There's some clones out there that are super cheap and things like that. And you have to be aware that generally when you're buying it from a reputable website, you're gonna find that the prices are gonna be a little bit higher. The functionality is fantastic. These are, I will stress, some of the best clones that I've seen so far. And having that warranty there, having that reassurance that you're not going to be completely SOL if you lose these, break these, have them stolen, things like that, is also a comfort and an added value. So overall, at 89 bucks, if you're looking at buying AirPod 2 clones, the AirDots are a very, very good option that you should be looking into, because really they've covered everything that you could possibly run into from beginning to end of the sale. So with all that said, guys, as usual, the links to all three of the colors that these come in will be down in the description below. Keep in mind, those are affiliate links, so if you click those and make a purchase, I do make a small commission off them. But at the end of the day, guys, the goal here is not necessarily for me to make any money off this. I just wanted to show you a product that I thought kind of stood ahead above the rest. So with all that said, guys, hopefully this was helpful for you. If it was, let me know down in the comment section below if you have any questions, comments, concerns. I love having a conversation with you down there. But other than that, guys, that is it for me, and I will see you in the next video.